Namaskar and welcome. I Yatharth Sikka. In the next few minutes, we'll be getting the top 24 news of the last 24 hours. In the Gyanvapi case, the Varanasi court had dismissed the Muslim side plea on questioning the maintainability of the suit filed by 5 women of the Hindu faith. The district judge Ajay Krishna Vishwesh upheld the maintainability plea of the Hindu petitioners seeking permission to offer prayers to Hindu deities on the outer wall of the Gyanvapi complex. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, addressing the World Dairy Summit 2022, said that India is also emphasizing on the universal vaccination of animals. We have resolved that by 2025, we will vaccinate 100% animals against foot and mouth diseases. Assam police has arrested 2 suspected terrorists linked with Ansarullah Bangla team in Morigaon district. The arrested suspected terrorists have been identified as Musaddiq Hussain and Ikramul Islam. BJP spokesperson Sambit Patra slams Congress for posting a picture of burning uniform of RSS on Twitter. Says it is not a Bharat Jodo Yatra but Bharat Todo Yatra and Aag Lagao Yatra. This is not the first time Congress party has done so. I want to ask Rahul Gandhi, do you want violence in this country? Congress should take down this picture immediately. RSS Sah Sarkareva Dr. Manmohan Vaidya says Congress want to connect people to hatred. They have harbored hatred for us for a long time now. Their father and grandfather despised the Sangh a lot and tried really hard to stop the RSS, but Sangh did not stop and kept growing. Communist Party of India Marxist also criticizes Congress Bharat Jodo Yatra, says spending 18 days in left-ruled Kerala and just 2 days in BJP-ruled Uttar Pradesh is a strange way to fight BJP and RSS. Bahubali actor Prabhas to burn Ravan's effigy in Delhi Love Kush Ramila at Lal Killa with Ram Mandir replica in the background. The Pran Pratishtha of the Ram Lalla to be done in the newly built temple in Ayodhya by Makar Sankranti 2024. According to the reports, the construction of the new Ram Mandir will be completed by December 2023 and Bhagwan Ram is expected to be seated in the Garbh Grah around the Makar Sankranti. Bombs hurled, stones pelted at BJP rally in West Bengal against TMC government. Cops remained mute spectators. The purpose of the rally was to mobilize people for BJP's upcoming campaign Nabna Abhiyan, which is scheduled to be held on September 13 this year. On September 12, Ahmedabad police refuted the claims made by Aam Aadmi Party that its office was raided on September 11. The police said news has come to light from social media that Ahmedabad police went to raid Aam Aadmi Party office. No such raid was conducted by Ahmedabad police. Earlier, Aam Aadmi Party Gujarat chief Isadun Gadhvi has claimed in a tweet that as soon as Arvind Kejriwal reached Ahmedabad, Gujarat police raided the AAP office. The Union Ministry of Home Affairs has approved the CBI investigation in the Sonali Fogart death case. Earlier, Goa CM Pramod Sawant had written a letter to Home Minister recommending that the investigation of Sonali Fogart's death be done by the CBI. Minor girl gang rape set on fire in Pilibhit, 2 arrested. The 16-year-old girl is undergoing treatment at the district hospital and is in a serious condition. 2 men have been arrested in connection with the incident, police said, adding the accused first raped the girl and then tried to kill her by setting her on fire and pouring diesel on her. Bihar Deputy Chief Minister Tejasvi Yadav said that RJD Chief Lalu Yadav and Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar will meet Congress Interim President Sonia Gandhi to unite the opposition. The National Investigation Agency has raided 60 locations across India to crack down on gangs and crime syndicates. The 60 locations include places in Delhi, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh and Punjab. Punjab police has arrested a person named Bittu who is accused of doing Reiki of Sidhu Moosewala's residence in Mansa. Sources said that he was in contact with Moosewala's shooter Priyavart Fauji, who was arrested in June. Bittu is the brother of gangster Sandeep Singh, who had clicked a selfie with a Punjabi singer minutes before his murder. Sandeep was also arrested in June by the Punjab police. 5 women were apprehended by BSF troops in West Bengal's Gede area for trying to smuggle gold jewellery into India. Officials seized gold items weighing a total of 669 grams and a worth rupees of 35 lakh from the arrested women. India is rapidly moving towards jointness of the 3 services of the armed forces, and the effort is to have common logistic nodes so that resources of one service can be seamlessly made available to the other. says Defense Minister Rajnath Singh. A purported audio clip of a conversation between Punjab AAP Minister Cabinet Fauja Singh Sarari and his close aide Tasneem Lal Kapoor has gone viral, in which the duo were reportedly hearing a plan to extort money from contractors. The opposition parties has demanded his removal. The Central Bureau of Investigation will now investigate the alleged corruption into the purchase of 1,000 low-lying buses by the Delhi government after Delhi Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena's approval. The request was made by Chief Secretary Naresh Kumar on the basis of a complaint received in June. Indian Army Chief General Manoj Pandey, who is on a 2-day visit to Ladakh, reviewed exercise Parvat Prahar. This comes amid the ongoing disengagement process between India and China in the Gogra hot spring area of the line of actual control. More than 25 cheetahs will be brought to Madhya Pradesh Kuno Palpur National Park from Namibia and South Africa in the phased manner, informed Union Minister Bhupendra Yadav. Initially, 8 cheetahs will arrive at the KNP on September 17. The Air Intelligence Unit of Mumbai Custom, led by Deputy Commissioner Manudev Jain, seized the gold from a group of Sudanese passengers who arrived at the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj International Airport in an Emirates flight from Dubai. 6 Sudanese nationals were arrested for trying to smuggle 12 kg gold worth Rs 5.4 crore. Delhi Police issues fresh summon to Jacqueline Fernandez for appearance on September 14. The actress was supposed to appear before the Delhi Police on September 12, but she cited prior commitment and asked for a date after 15 days. However, the Delhi Police didn't give her much time and issued fresh summons asking her to join the investigation on September 14. India logs 5,221 fresh COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. The daily cases increased by nearly 3% from the previous day when the 5,076 people tested positive for the virus. We will be back with news at 9 tomorrow. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and do not forget to like and share the video and subscribe to our channel.